What's up guys, Maniacs here, and welcome back to Pokemon Academy Life. Now I've been really excited to play this game all week since I played it last Sunday. It still is awesome the fact that I've actually got a bunch of views from this video. Like all the game really is more or less me reading the text on the screen, but I'm glad that a lot of you have actually viewed it and hopefully checked the video out. I actually had somebody leave a comment on the video this week, like, hey, when's the next episode coming up? And I'm like, I'm still surprised that people want me to play it. I thought it was going to be a one-time thing and I was just going to end up playing it by myself. Luckily I didn't save over my progress, but I've been really excited to play this game. I really like this game. Now, for those of you that actually are wondering why the episodes were so sparse and so scattered, it's mainly because this game takes a lot of time to render, edit, and upload. Render, and edit. Yeah, whatever. You guys know what I'm saying. This actually is one of the last video that I actually did. The first episode was one of the biggest files that I've had in a very long time. So it took me like 3.5 hours to upload it. I don't have the best internet. Obviously, you guys know this because I can't really stream. I still want to try streaming, by the way. Don't get that out of your head completely. I don't have the best internet, but this is one of the biggest files just because the amount of graphics and everything that went into this game, and like obviously the editing and everything that I did. Plus, it was a relatively long episode, so I'm most likely going to keep these games separated just on the weekends because I have plenty of time to actually do the episode the way that I want. I'm not rushed or anything like that. Not that I'm really rushed in the week, but I like to do longer episodes with this, so they're going to be roughly 45 minutes long, kind of like the last episode, 30 to 45 minutes, depending on where I leave off. Like, I'm not going to leave off in the middle of a conversation at 45 minutes, but, you know, I'll get to a decent stopping point like I did with the first episode, because that was basically me going from the beginning of the game, and I actually got to a really good spot, which we're starting here on the first day of actual classes. So thank you guys for watching. I really do appreciate it. So let's actually jump into the game, because I've been pretty excited to play it. Okay, so also I have some water here. If I have to stop and take a drink, I'm sorry, but this, like, the amount of reading that this game has me do is, you know, you guys obviously know. So hopefully I won't screw up too many times. It's finally the first day of classes. For the past week, I've spent most of my time setting up the room and getting used to the campus. Relic Hall is surprisingly big, as it has an auditorium capable of fitting a couple hundred people, a lounge that doubles as a cafeteria, a library, but I'd say I'm pretty good at finding my way around now. I haven't checked the floor above, but as far as I know, all 3 student floors are more or less the same. I also haven't been able to check out the Academy building yet. It's been off limits for the past week, and it's finally opening today. I'm dying to see who will be in my classes. That same chill I felt when I got here snuck up on me again. Again, it's a good chill. I'm ready. Oh yeah, Brendan. Ready to get some breakfast before the big day? We're heading to the main cafeteria? Yes, sir. The main cafeteria isn't too far a walk from Relic Hall. It's also conveniently located in the middle of campus next to the main Academy building where we'll be attending our classes. I really like this game, man. May was chilling at the entrance waiting for us. For the past week, the 3 of us frequently traveled together, which isn't very surprising considering Brandon and I ran the same types of errands. And wherever Brandon had to go, May usually happened to tag along too. And all this third wheeling reminds me, I still haven't met her roommate, Leaf. Maybe I'll get the chance today since everyone's heading in the same direction. Oh yeah, character cards. I haven't actually looked those up yet. When I actually get to a spot where it'll let me pull up the menu, I'll actually look at those, because I don't think I ever looked at them last episode. The main cafeteria is absolutely massive. Well, the Student Center as a whole is a massive building, secondly to the Academy's main building itself, which all the students just refer to as the Academy. Here in this cafe, hundreds of students can be seated simultaneously and, more importantly, comfortably. At first I thought space would be an issue, but I was surprised to find out the opposite is true. Morning hours tend to be the most hectic, as students from all different grades file in, but operations run smoothly nonetheless. It's certainly... Almost forgot I was playing a Pokemon game until I actually remembered, hey, those are actual Pokemon. No idea what their names are, but I'm pretty sure they're in the new Pokemon. Whoops! It's like, seriously, from an outside perspective, if it wasn't for the Pokeball, I would not, well, and it didn't say Pokemon on the screen, I would not think this is a Pokemon game. It's still just, like, I really like this game. Why am I freaking out? It certainly makes things easier when various Pokemon help with service while the Academy staff handles the cooking and talking. Then again, this isn't the only place that serves food on campus. Many students opt for the smaller cafes and lounges located in other buildings, such as student facilities or resident halls. We're just here because it's close to our classes.
Oh, are those? Yeah.
Over here, Tierno, Trevor. I hope I said his name right. Tierno? Oh yeah, Tierno was the guy that, he was one of the guys that I could have been roommates with in, like, the first episode, and I ended up going with Brandon because of Meg. I actually recognized her. Morning, guys. Morning. Good morning, everyone. You guys fully prepared for today? All rested up and ready to go? Yep, both Trevs and I thought we'd get no sleep, but I crashed right away, no problem. I didn't sleep much because of the excitement. However, that same excitement is what keeps me going right now. Tierno and Trevor are roommates. They happen to room just a few doors down from Brendan and me. Excuse me. So we bumped into each other quite a few times over the past week. From what I've gathered, Tierno is a huge fan of music and dance, while Trevor is more of the outdoors explorer type. They're both from the Kalos region, and it's pretty cool how two very different people have been great friends for such a long time. Oh, where's Leaf, May?
You never got to meet her once, did you?
Yeah, May, what's that about? I met you on the first day and still haven't seen her. I don't know why I keep changing his voice, or my voice. Leaf's an interesting one, for sure. Even I rarely saw her.
She keeps a busy schedule. A little too busy, I think. But I swear she does exist. Oh, I was going to ask earlier, but I forgot. What type of elective did you pick?
Electric and fire. Yeah, that's right. I chose electric because that's probably because Pikachu, it's one of my favorite characters in Pokemon, and fire mainly because I always choose, like, most of the games, like 90% of I'm pretty sure all Pokemon games, aside from Yellow, you pretty much usually only had like a selection between a grass, fire, or water type. I'm sure the newer Pokemon have different types now, but that was the general idea of red and blue and was it silver and gold? They were all, you choose either red or fire, water, or leaf, and I always usually chose fire. Obviously, if I could choose electric, I would, but I always chose fire because I always like Charmander and, you know, Charizard and all that stuff. I always thought those were cool.
So you did end up picking fire. How exciting! We'll be seeing each other in class. And electric, huh? Oh, that works too.
I picked electric as well. I look forward to seeing you there. Awesome.
Anyway, I think it's amazing how there are so many Pokemon types to choose from, and by only picking two, you never know who's going to end up in one of your classes. I can't say it's enough, but it's just so exciting this way.
May really enjoys randomness. It's how she ended up rooming with Leaf after all. Did you know your type preferences can be tied to your personality? That's not good. For example, May's preference for fire type can mean she has a lot of inner strength and can be very excitable. Her preference for fighting can mean she is generally very active and won't back down from her ambitions.
Why does it sound like compliments all around? I guess that reasoning works too, but I mostly choose fire and fighting because I really like the Torchic evolutionary line.
This is cool. This is cool. I never heard about this before. What are your thoughts on mine? As for you, Brandon, a grass preference can mean you like to take things naturally, or in other words, go with the flow. A ground preference can mean you're generally down to earth, if you don't mind the pun. That actually makes sense. Wouldn't water be better suited for going with the flow than grass? Actually, no, water would mean constant changing, right? Don't get me wrong, though. You're right on Mark saying that I like to take things naturally. Water would make sense with going with the flow, too. But it's also about the sense of rhythm. You know how the waves roll? They can be really quiet and steady, but also loud and crazy. All at the same time. Makes total sense. Like Misty, that makes sense. Actually, the first thing that popped in my head when I thought about that, when he said, oh, well, wouldn't water be more sense of going with the flow? No, because if you actually kind of think about it, like, the water's always changing. And I don't know why I suddenly had Avatar, The Last Airbender popped into my head. I don't know why. It goes well with my dancing, I think, which is why I picked water and flying. Flying means the love of freedom, which is probably the most important part of dancing and music overall. Sounds like you put a lot of thought into your choices. Nah, I like those types to begin with, and after Trevs explained the personality stuff to me, I was 100% sure I made the right choices. I just repeated what Trevs told me. If it works for you, then more power to you. Oh, that was Brandon, sorry. Water and flying Pokemon are pretty cool too. Right? What about yours, Trevor? My type preference, how they fit with my personality? Well, electric for Trevs would mean he's always got a spark in him. Pun and very intended. Of course. Since Trev's likes... Why can't I talk tonight? Since Trev's likes to brainstorm and plan everything he needs to do, I think it fits him pretty good. And for Rock, if you guys don't know, Trev's can be kind of shy, which is why he always has this really steady approach to things. God, could his face be any more scared? I probably shouldn't have explained that, when you asked why I chose Rock. Don't worry, I think having that stable attitude is a big plus. I guess. Let's not focus on me anymore, though. What about me? Yeah, I guess I could say I have some inner strength, so fire makes sense. Though it feels a little weird saying that myself. Thinking things through and focusing on that spark is a good feeling, so I can see electric being a fit. Then again, realistically, I wouldn't say I always have that spark. Expression increased. Okay. Not everyone is interested in it, but it's a curious topic, right? It does feel a little weird listening to all that and trying to apply the traits to yourself. Obviously, you shouldn't limit yourself to certain ways of thinking or acting, but I rarely find people who are nothing like the Pokemon types they prefer.
Yeah, thanks for sharing that with us, Trevor. Side note, boys, I am so ready to get some food and find out who's in our class starting today.
Sounds like a plan. Let's go then. Alright. Okay, so now I got more character cards. I still can't pull them up. See, now every time I try to pull them up, I guess you can't pull them up when you're in this menu. By the way, that picture in the top left-hand corner of the girl holding up the thing, pretty cool. It's clear we're not the only ones who are anxious. The unintelligible but fervent clamoring, mostly from students stuffing their mouths full and dashing out the cafeteria before they can finish chewing, all contributed to the infectious hype. Back home, or rather any school from any region, I doubt it's possible to find so many students excited about their first day as the students here. I'll admit, I became a victim of this atmosphere. I ate quickly like a madman, shoving my last piece of toast into my mouth like many other students before me, and got up from my seat. I would love to go to an academy like this. Like, this would be awesome. The closer I got to the academy, the more my heart raced. Oh, it's like the main title. Okay. Can I save? Yeah, I want to save real quick. I want to save over this one, because that's actually my bad file, the one that got messed up last episode. You guys probably remember that. Okay. Sorry about that. Wow, this area of campus is amazing. Those look like the Unknown, right? Isn't that like Unknown Language or something like that? Anybody else remember that from Pokemon, what was it, 3? That was the one with Entei. The old man turned into the Entei. Yeah, whatever. I look up and see the symbols embossed on the facade. Kopukin Academy. Supposedly, this building has been around for nearly a century. I have no idea if that's a rumor or not, because the condition makes it look like it was built recently. I'm having a difficult time imagining that that this is what I'll be looking at each day from now on. Well, I guess I'll get used to it eventually. Not a word of complaint from me. First thing on the agenda is to check the homeroom assignments, right guys? Is everybody here? Am I by myself? Is that why he's looking around? Or I'm looking around? I knew it was a little quiet even with all the students here. Did I walk ahead too fast? Maybe I'll head inside and check the assignments on my own first. This game gets really bright sometimes. Just trying to move my mouse off the screen. Oh, what? What? Man, that's it. But hey, there's a bunch of other paths you can take from some variations. Is the game on? The choices you will have even more impact. Right now, it's about getting used to everything and getting everything right. Your choices will determine who you meet. And you can't just find everyone right away. Sometimes it comes down to your choice, and sometimes you just need to be patient. I don't know how to say this, but good luck. You can check on development updates on, okay. Or if you prefer social media, follow. Make sure you report any bugs or anything, okay. Or you can say, okay, thanks for playing. What? No way! That's the whole demo? Oh my god, I didn't know that oh, come on, really? Really? Oh my god, that is so annoying. Okay, I didn't know that the demo ended right there. If I had known that, I would have recorded the entire episode in one go. Oh my god. Oh, that's so, I've been looking forward to playing a super long episode all week. I didn't know, I thought that Okay, so if this episode goes up, I'm sorry, guys. I had no idea that the demo ended there. Actually, the developer didn't even tell me. Like, developer, you could have told me. He actually messaged me back a couple times on the Game Jolt post that I posted. He was talking about, like, the video in the first episode, that intro video that lagged the whole time. I don't know why it lagged on my computer. He tried it on multiple different computers, multiple different types, and it didn't lag. So sorry about that, guys. But I had no idea that the demo ended here. Oh, that's so irritating. I thought the game was out. Like, I know it was still in development, but I thought the game was out, and it was like, you know, you could, that bums me out so much. Like, not in a bad way, because like, I'm mad because I just want to play more of it. I'm not mad at the developer or anything like that. I wish he would have told me that that it would have ended right there. I'm sorry, guys. I literally had no idea that the demo ended right there. I had no idea. I thought the game was actually kind of done, but he was like still in development for fixing and adding other stuff. I thought the full game was done. Oh man, now I feel bad. I was talking about doing long episodes on this, and now well, if this episode doesn't go up, it means that there was actually an update for the game, a longer update that I went and downloaded and recorded another episode in. But oh my god, that's so irritating. Oh, I'm sorry, guys. I literally had no idea. I mean, at least I finished the demo or whatnot, which it added an extra, I want to say 15 minutes of gameplay. So I'm sorry this video is going to be so short. Oh my god, developer, you guys need to hurry up, because I seriously want to play more of this. And to everybody is probably a little angry, I'm sorry. I had no idea. Like I said, the developer didn't tell me that the demo's about to end. Like, you're going to finish the demo in 10 minutes when you start another episode. I didn't know. If I had known, I would have recorded the entire demo in one big episode last weekend for you guys. I didn't know. But I at least want to finish this for you guys, because some of you are asking, you know, when's the next episode coming up? So I am going to upload this, but it's going to be like the second part of the demo. And then when the full game comes out, you're damn right, I'm going to jump back into it, guys. I'm really sorry. I had no idea, but I'm just as annoyed as you are. But I'm not mad at the developers. It's not that. Don't take it in a wrong way. I'm just mad that the game's not done, because I want to play it. Okay, well, again, I am sorry, guys. I had no idea. When the actual game comes out, the full version comes out, that doesn't end after an hour's worth of gameplay. I will absolutely jump back into it, play it. What I will do is, I will actually get back to the area where I just saved, which was me just about to go into the academy. I will get back to that spot in, like, when the full version comes out, and we'll go from there. I'll make all the same choices. Don't worry about that. Because I don't know if my saves will actually carry over. But seriously, developers, I love your game. I really do. I really do. I'm very annoyed that I'm disappointed that it's not done yet, but I know it's being worked on. I know it's being fixed. I can't wait to play more of it. Everybody who was expecting a long episode, I am very, very sorry, but this is where the demo ends. So if this video goes up, it means that the game is still technically in development. Well, it is in development. Not technically in development. It is in development. And there hasn't been an updated version yet that has a full version. But again, once the full version comes out, that weekend or the next weekend that comes up, or the next Saturday, I should say, that comes up after the release comes out, I will absolutely play more of it. I can't wait to play more of it. So again, I'm sorry, guys. I know you're used to kind of longer videos on Saturdays, but I want to end it here because I want to at least finish the demo. I had a great time playing it. It was honestly a lot of fun, and I can't wait to play more of it. So anyway, let me know what you guys think of this game in the comment section below. If there's anything that if there's anything, like, the developers are still looking for feedback and everything like that. So if there's anything you can suggest, go suggest it on the actual Game Jolt page or suggest it in the comment section below. And let me know what you guys think. Like I said, I really want your guys' honest opinion on this game. Do you, I'm desperately going to play more of it when it comes out. I'm just sorry that it ended so quickly. I didn't know that the demo ended there. I would have, like I said, I would have put the entire thing in one episode had I known. Because it was literally, 10 extra minutes? I would have done that if I had known. But whatever. I'm not disappointed that I still played it again. So this episode will go up today. Well, technically I'm recording this Friday night, so this episode will go up tomorrow. Well, Saturday for you guys, so it'll be today. But yeah, you guys will probably know something's weird about this video if it's so short. So anyway, thank you all so much for watching. Make sure to check out some of the other videos that I've done, and I will see you guys next time. Maniacs out. Oh god. Okay. Over here, and then over here, and then jump over here. Crazy hair you got there, by the way.
That's actually his hair. Hat.
What? Oh, I got that a lot. But yeah, this is a hat. It's me.